There's a question that has quietly vanished from British life. It used to be the first question anyone asked, and now it's considered almost rude. The question is, how much does the car cost? Try it. Walk into a showroom, point at one, and ask the price. Watch the man's face. He won't answer. He will, with the smoothness of 1,000 repetitions, ask you a different question instead. What sort of monthly were you thinking? And in that little conversational sidestep, that polite swap of one question for another, sits one of the most profitable psychological discoveries in modern retail. Because on your street tonight, there are rows of gleaming cars, and the majority of them do not belong to the people who drive them. Not really. They belong to finance houses, and the drivers are paying a subscription to look like they own them. Tonight, we ask the forbidden question, out loud, with a calculator. The product doing the heavy lifting is called PCP, Personal Contract Purchase, and it is a genuinely brilliant piece of engineering, just not for you. Here's the anatomy. You put down a deposit. You pay monthly for 3 or 4 years. And at the end, there's a balloon, a big final payment, the car's guaranteed future value that you must pay if you actually want to own the thing. The genius is what those monthlies actually cover, not the car, the depreciation. You're paying for the value the car loses while you mind it, plus, and read this bit twice, interest charged on the whole amount outstanding, including the balloon you'll probably never pay. You pay interest on a chunk of car you never buy. And when the term ends, 3 doors. Door 1, pay the balloon, own the car. Almost nobody does. Door 2, hand back the keys, walk away with nothing after years of paying. Door 3, the door the whole machine funnels you towards, roll whatever sliver of equity exists into a fresh deposit on a newer model, and the monthlies continue as if nothing happened. Because nothing did happen. That's the design. Not a purchase with an ending, but a payment with a heartbeat. And the Door 3 conversation is a small masterpiece in itself. Good news, says the man, you've got equity, £1,500 towards your next deposit, said like a gift. It's your own money, from your own overpayments, being handed back to you on the strict condition that you immediately give it to him again. A refund, repackaged as a reason to stay. 9 in 10 new cars in this country now leave the forecourt on finance. The question, how much does it cost, didn't vanish by accident. It was removed because its answer is the only thing in the showroom that doesn't shine. And the model has colonized outwards. Used cars on PCP now. Vans, motorbikes. The monthly question has eaten the whole forecourt. So let's answer it. A 30 grand car, 3 grand down, 380 a month for 4 years, 12 grand balloon at the end. Keep the car, and the total is north of 33,000. Hand it back instead, and you've paid over 21 grand to borrow a car through the steepest years of its life, because a new car sheds roughly half its value in the first 3, and PCP is a machine for renting exactly that half, the most expensive half, over and over, forever. Do Door 3 every 4 years from age 30 to retirement, and you will hand the industry well over 100 grand before insurance, and at no point in those decades will you own a single vehicle. And the contract has teeth on the way through. Mileage caps, with per-mile charges if life takes you further than predicted. Damage clauses, judged at handback by the other side. And the trap has one more layer, one that's now genuinely historic. For years, dealers arranging finance could earn bigger commission by putting you on a higher interest rate. Your rate, their bonus, at their discretion. The regulator eventually banned it, and there is now a massive compensation exercise grinding through the system for the millions of agreements written that way. Hold that thought, because it comes back in a minute, and it might be worth real money to you. Now the fix, and notice, it is not sell your car and buy a bicycle. It's 4 moves. First, restore the forbidden question. From tonight, no vehicle enters your life priced monthly. The only price is deposit, plus every payment, plus the balloon, one total, held next to your real hourly wage from episode 9 if you want a proper fright. If the total makes you wince, the monthly was lying, same trick as episode 12, bigger font. Second, learn where the depreciation curve is on your side. The steepest losses happen to the first owner. A 3 or 4 year old car, bought outright or on a cheap unsecured loan, hands that loss to somebody else, and modern cars are reliable for a decade or more. Buy at year 3, hold to year 10, and your total motoring cost per year, including the repairs everyone warns you about, is often a third of the perpetual PCP treadmill for the price of your neighbors having seen your car before. The warranty anxiety is real, but do the sums. $1,000 a year of garage bills is still a fraction of $5,000 a year of depreciation and interest, and most years the garage never rings. Third, if you're mid-PCP and regretting it, 2 facts the dealer didn't lead with. You have a legal right, under the Consumer Credit Act, to voluntarily terminate once you've paid half the total amount, walk away, no more owed, condition rules apply. And that commission scandal, if you had car finance roughly between 2007 and 2021, you may be owed redress. The checking is free directly with your lender or through the official schemes, and you should never hand a claims firm a third of your own money for filling in a form you can fill in yourself. Fourth, if you genuinely want the new car and the numbers work in your life, fine, honestly, fine. But negotiate the car's price first, as if paying cash before the word monthly is spoken, then compare their APR against your banks. The showroom makes more profit on the finance than the metal. Act accordingly. Here's the reframe. Nobody signs a bad car deal because they're stupid. They sign it because the driveway is the last place in Britain where wealth gets performed daily, in public, to the neighbors and the school run and the office car park. The car is visible in a way the pension will never be. And an entire industry noticed that your reference group, episode 4, judges you by the badge and built a payment plan for the judgment. But you've been keeping a different scoreboard since episode 2. And on that scoreboard, the neighbor's brand new lease is a monthly outflow wearing a costume, and your boring 5-year-old estate, owned outright, is quietly one of the most expensive-looking things a person can actually afford. So here's your one job tonight. Whatever car sits outside, however it's financed, work out its true total. Deposit plus all the monthlies plus any balloon minus what it'll realistically be worth when the deal ends. One number, the real cost of the current arrangement, into the note. And if there was a finance agreement in your past between 2007 and 2021, spend 10 extra minutes on the free redress check, because the industry that removed the price question may, for once, owe you money. Ask the forbidden question. It's your question. Take it back. See you in the next one.